and welcome to another episode of the Tip Balls Podcast. I'm your host, Sam Randazzo, and I am joined by my two slightly salty co-hosts. To my right, it is the one and only Uncle Sam.
Hello.
To my left, it is none other than our very own Mr. Zolo, Mike Palazzolo.
Good afternoon, blessed.
And behind the computer, powering through
to figure out life.
Some goo-filled mud ruts, and goo-filled four-wheel drive and his own goo just oozing out of every orifice. It is Bruce the Tugboat Venditti.
Trying to
Good afternoon.
figure out which car he's going to get molested next.
Did you enjoy that? Do you enjoy goo?
Do I enjoy goo?
Do you enjoy goo?
No, I don't enjoy
Did you goo today?
No, I did not goo.
You haven't gooed today?
No, I have not.
Oh.
Have you?
I used to goo about fucking 8 times a day when I was his age.
That's insane.
Yes.
Maybe that's the root to the.
Maybe that's the problem.
We're gonna need that in the form of a clip. Oh my God! Wow, we're off to a bang up start. Uncle Sam, how has your last 48 hours since we last met been?
Huh?
How has the last 48 hours since we last met been?
What does that mean?
We were together Tuesday evening.
Oh, yeah, I feel like shit, dude. I felt like shit then. I feel even worse now.
Great.
I'm trying to power through this so I can get through it and go home. So get on it, Bruce. Stop fucking with my camera and get on it.
He's fucking with your camera again.
Yeah, stop messing with my camera, dude.
What,
I like it right
he's-
where it's at.
He's
I like it right where
he's
it's
not back there to change the camera right now, so you have to filibuster here for a few moments until.
Keep talking.
You need to keep speaking, yeah?
at. Keep speaking.
Keep speaking.
Just keep
Keep speaking. That's a nice t-shirt you got on today there.
I'm sorry?
It's a nice t-shirt you have on today.
Yeah, I went to this concert. Juice Freeze.
Love it.
Yeah. It's concert shirt. Concert shirt.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Why is the helmet on your desk backwards right now?
I don't know.
You need to fix that.
Oh, I was holding up my Trump flag. Somebody stole my Trump flag.
I didn't touch it.
Somebody did.
Where's
It
the
was-
Trump
it was-
flag?
It was inside of the helmet.
Where'd it go?
Oh my God.
Yeah. Somebody threw out my Trump flag.
Oh my God. Zolo, how have your last 48 hours been?
Which one of you liberals took my Trump flag?
Hold on, let's flip the script here.
Yeah.
How have your last 48 hours been?
My last 48 hours have been rather uneventful. I'm not going to lie. Let me think what I ate. What did I eat Tuesday when I left here? I had spaghetti Tuesday when I left here. Last night I had a filet. That's it. Other than that, I have nothing to report. I've worked and ate.
I picked up pizza when I left here the other night
From?
from Bonanza, that little place by my house, dude.
Okay.
I got, I know this is going to sound stupid, 5 large pizzas, and I took them home.
5 large pizzas?
Correct.
5 pizzas.
5.
Uh-huh.
And they were gone. Between 6 people, they were gone.
Did you eat an entire one plus yourself?
Just about.
Wow. That's impressive.
I'm telling you, dude.
Manja.
They do it.
Why? Can I ask you a question? Why didn't you grab some on the way here?
Who?
Manja and
They
bring
don't
it for
open till
us.
4 o'clock, dude.
What the fuck, dude?
They don't open till 4.
I would've
on
thoroughly-
Saturdays, they open at 1.
Okay, on Tuesday, you got to go to Manja and then come here.
Yeah, I'd never make it.
Hey, wait,
I'll be on the road.
Bruce
for
won't
2
show up
hours.
till 5:40
It-
anyways.
it'll
We'll be
it'll
fine.
fucking cold by the
Yeah,
time
but we
I
got to
get
have some.
here.
You got to get one of them bags that the door dashers
It
have.
takes me
Say that like
over
I'm
an hour to
purposely
get
I'm
here.
purposely doing it. I don't have work. That's why I'm late.
Well,
Sorry?
it's okay if we're late for pizza. Pizza makes everything
Anyway.
better.
Yeah, but it's not okay if we're late because I'm working.
No,
They use that old
Okay.
school pepperoni.
it's the old fashioned, the
Correct.
cuppy ones, the cup pepperoni.
The old-fashioned pepperoni. And
Fantastic.
they put Parmesan cheese on
You
it.
say the old-fashioned pepperoni, they're the ones that turn into cups?
Yes.
Sort of, yes.
Yes.
And then the Parmesan cheese that they put on top of it when it's all done is the stinkiest, best Parmesan
Footy
cheese.
Parmesan.
Dude, it's like fucking
Footy
foot
Parmesan.
cheese.
That's what you want.
It's the best, dude.
It's like
and I'll
Bruce's
tell
cheese.
I'll tell you what, dude. That pizza is my go-to now. I stop there at night. Like tonight when I leave here, I'll probably stop there and buy 5 large pieces and put them off.
That's exactly.
Eat
I,
one
I
and put
only
the rest
offer
in the
goo,
fridge.
no cheese over here.
That's exactly what you should do.
$12.75 a pizza.
That's not bad for a large pizza.
Hello.
That's actually made.
Hello.
Hello.
They have the dough maker right inside there where they're putting the dough in and they're bringing it out and it's feeding. It's fucking
Some old lady in there making the dough.
Oh,
and
yeah.
shit? Wow.
yeah.
Shout out
Hey,
to
they got
Manja.
that thing and it's
Where is
filled-
this place?
It's filled with. It's right on Joy Road in Hicks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's way too far though.
Yeah.
Zolo, how have your last 48 hours been?
Good.
Any
Good.
high points, low points? Food?
Just work.
Any tip meets to report?
Food, nothing crazy, and then no tip meats. No, I'm due. You know what I've been buying from Fairway?
Oh. Can I guess?
Sure.
Can I please guess?
Yeah.
Is it the maple breakfast sausage?
No.
Maple breakfast sausage from Fairway is fantastic.
had it,
by the way.
it's a-
yeah, they're
Remember, I
delicious.
bought them.
Yeah, they're
one day.
delicious. Okay, go ahead.
I've been buying. They have Wagyu flat iron steaks, like they're 8 ounces. They're $19.99. They're American Wagyu. They're not Imperial, so they're American Wagyu, and they're $19.99 for. It's the best deal that they have, and they come out better than because they're perfect size. To me, they come out better than their strip steaks or their Wagyu ribeye. Like they're perfect. They're perfect.
I agree with that. I will co-sign the shit out of that. Those steaks, they're fantastic. A couple things here. Joel Mikowski's asking, what kind of pizza is your favorite?
Your go-to pizza.
Shout out to Joeler.
Pepperoni and mushroom.
He's one of mine.
Pepperoni mushroom?
Pepperoni and mushroom.
Mushrooms don't belong on a pizza.
I agree.
Mushrooms don't belong on a pizza.
No, I do mushroom.
Mushrooms don't belong
My
on a
kids
pizza.
like mushrooms.
Another one of mine in the chat, Sal, wants us to comment on what's going on with Lady of the House. Are you aware of this situation?
So I've read a little bit about it. I'm not fully educated on it. What is going on at Lady of the House?
I have to Google to be certain.
This is a food podcast, after all.
I have to Google.
Real quick, sidecar. I have not been to Shawarma Station, but I need to try it. As of right now, my number one ranking shawarma is the BP on 15 and Mound. It's the gas station. It's called Amu Sammy's. It takes an hour to get your shawarma, but it is the greatest chicken shawarma I've ever had in my life. The other thing is, Leon said he's overdue for dailies. Leon, one day next week. I don't know if it's Tuesday or Thursday. You are coming here, and he's bringing us dailies again. Yeah, Uncle Sam will be thrilled. Zolo, have you ever had dailies?
Yeah, he brought it while you were gone, and I smashed
Oh.
mine before we we were like,
Yeah, we're gonna have a daily. We're gonna have a President Baker appearance and a dailies day next week.
done.
Um,
Wait, what were we talking? Oh, we were talking about Lady
Lady
of
of the House.
really quickly. So it's supposed to close on Sunday. I saw this in passing. It's supposed to close on Sunday. Supposedly there's a money partner that is going after them for ownership and saying that I don't know. I don't get the gist, but there's a public feud, each filing lawsuits against each other. Restaurant's future remains uncertain. The financial backer and designer, his name is Jason Singer. And he
Is that the guy I hate, Jason Springer, on the fucking signs with the flowers?
I don't know. He filed a complaint that and is alleging embezzlement and mismanagement of the funds by Kate Williams, the chef. And
so we have a chef versus financier battle.
yeah,
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's tough.
interesting.
I haven't even gotten to try it.
Well, it's her recipes, no?
Yeah, I want to try I haven't even been there yet. Real quick, fantasy questions on TikTok are popping off currently, so we're gonna go there. If you do have fantasy questions, now is the time to get them in. We will get through them all. You just have to kind of bear with us. Romeo, could that be Roma Dunze or Romeo Dobbs?
Dobbs.
Romeo or Dobbins flex?
Romeo or Dobbins. So it's J.K. Dobbins, but I don't know if that's Roma
Here's the deal, if you're
Dunze.
still here. Something that we can't stand is if you spam the chat like 10 times. Like that's a little strange to me because we get to all your comments. If it's Romeo Dobbs or J.K. Dobbins, I'm going with J.K. Dobbins. If it's Roma Dunze or J.K. Dobbins, I'm going with Roma Dunze. Am I off there?
All right. No, I agree with that.
I think I would take Dobbs. If it's Dobbs and Dobbins, who are we taking?
Dobbs and Dobbins.
Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins and Romeo Dobbs. I'm taking J.K. Dobbins.
Even with everybody.
Dunze, Dunze
Yeah.
is another animal.
Or Dunze is another animal.
Yeah,
No, this might be the Matthew Golden breakout game.
You think so?
Maybe, yeah.
that's possible.
Jacob Burrow says that the Bengals are going to win this weekend.
This is the
well.
Bengals.
Jacob Burrow, are you Joe's brother? At Minnesota? Well, yeah, let's hope they beat Carson Wentz. Honest to God, the Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz matchup.
Electric.
Yeah, that's gonna be a
Electric.
greatly terrible football game. AJ Brown, a trade. This is a trade question from Ozempic God 69. Thoughts on AJ Brown for Scary Terry and Quinshawn Judkins?
I
If
think
I would do
whoever's
that.
getting Scary Terry and Quinshawn Judkins
I would do
wins.
that.
wins at a heartbeat. I'm out. AJ Brown, if you can move on from him now and get something good, I would.
So let's talk this out briefly. All Eagles pass rushers are currently, or excuse me, pass catchers. All Eagles pass catchers are currently anemic. I would be wary.
Till
Scary
they get their groove in.
and I think they will.
I think that might happen
And I
this
think they
week.
will, but
Yeah.
he's still number 2. Like you're still
Yeah.
always on boomer bust potential with Devontae Smith. Where on AJ Brown, like you're hoping for that home run every time. Whereas Scary Terry is like it's been a rough start for him. I think it's a lot of it's because he missed camp. Jaden Daniels didn't practice again, by the way, today. I think a lot of what's going on with Scary Terry is because he missed camp, so we need to be wary of that. But there's upside on Judkins. I think down the road there's upside on Judkins. So.
Jack Randazzo off YouTube asks, he was offered Jake Ferguson in return for Chamari Dyke. Should he accept? I would indeed trade
I guess.
Chamari Dyke for Jake
Trading with
Ferguson.
your brother, go ahead.
And one taco, please, says start McConkey, who will have Surtan on him, or Keon Coleman against a bad secondary.
Keon Coleman.
Dude, McConkey's been good, but Keenan Allen and Quentin Johnson have
Are taking
also
the
been
target
good.
away.
Have
Keenan
also
Allen's
been
the
good.
number one there right now.
Well, yeah, he never
He
was.
is the number one.
And Quentin Johnson's been the best of all of them. Like had the highest fantasy upside through 2 weeks, or the highest points through 2 weeks. Yeah, I like Keon Coleman. I think he's talk about a number one. I mean, he's been number
the
one or
number
number two
Yep.
for Josh Allen. So I like Keon Coleman against the Dolphins. Very weak secondary tonight for sure.
Garrett Gertz on YouTube asks, how do you say watermelon in Arabic? The correct answer there is batich. Batich.
Batich.
TikTok.
Manor said, would you pick up Aaron Jones on waiver and stash him? I mean, it depends on your team, but yeah. But even still, I thought Jordan Mason is.
Jordan Mason's the guy
I
there
think
now.
he's the guy.
Yeah,
I
Aaron Jones
think
is-
Aaron Jones is going to slowly fade off into oblivion.
Maybe if they somehow can win some football games and at the end of the year be close to a playoff push,
Do you see
that you could see Aaron Jones come back into the picture. But other than that, I don't see it.
Golden or Judy this week?
Golden, we just talked about this.
I like Judy.
Tucker Kraft is down. I think Tillman's the best. Tillman and
like Judy.
Harold Fannin are the best pass catchers in Cleveland.
Can I be
don't think
honest with
Judy's
you?
even in the ballpark.
I like Judy.
Hold on. Who do they play this week? Who do the Cleveland Browns play this week? The Cleveland Browns they host Green Bay. This will be Joe Flacco's last week starting.
Whereas Matthew Golden is going to take advantage of no Jaden Reed and no Tucker Kraft.
This one from CLT.Gray. Ibuka or Adunze?
Buka, best rookie
Ibuka.
receiver,
Very.
top 5 play right
That's
now.
not it. That's not an easy
I love
pick.
Adunze.
I like
it's not-
I
it's
like
not
Adunze.
easy,
I like
but
what I seen out of him.
I think I would
Big,
lean Ibuka
strong.
as well.
I'm letting it ride with Ibuka at the moment.
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, but
Playing
Tampa
the Jets.
Bay has
Tampa Bay's
Mike
playing the
Evans
Jets.
still.
Tampa Bay's playing the Jets. You play Ibuka.
And who's Chicago playing?
Chicago is playing Dallas.
I actually like Adunze against that secondary. You watch Neighbors just absolutely torch him last week.
That's true.
Yeah.
Traded Dak Bowers and Ladd for Lamar, Kenneth Walker, and Johnson. There's like 30 Johnsons in the league. So
I don't know what that means.
So far,
Lamar,
the Dak
K9,
Bowers and
Johnson.
Ladd for Lamar and K9.
What are you just trading a team you drafted? Is that all you're doing?
So
Just trying to get rid of everybody, or
I got to see your team to know more.
it's too early for that?
Through 2 weeks, whoever has Lamar wins because Lamar's been the best player in that trade. and is the first or second best fantasy quarterback.
Shakir or Worthy? If Worthy plays, I would play Worthy.
Yeah, Worthy.
But you kind of have a risk there because if Worthy doesn't play, then you don't get to play Shakir. So I
Hold
would.
on. Shakir hasn't done anything in 2 weeks. I dropped him in a league, so you're again boomer bust potential on Khalil Shakir, whereas Worthy has practiced twice this week and is going up against a Giants secondary that gave up 40 points to Dallas last week. So I kind of like Xavier Worthy if he plays, but a lot of people are low on him because what's his snap count going to be? He's going to play. He's been practicing since last Thursday, so he's going to play. It's just a matter of how much damage can he possibly do. I kind of like his potential against the Giants secondary.
Adam Schefter just tweeted Packers standout tight end Tucker Kraft, who injured his left knee at Thursday's practice, quote unquote, got a little scared but ended up being all good.
All right. That's their best.
What does
pass
that?
catcher.
What does that mean? He's playing.
All good.
That means he's all good.
Let's blow through these next ones really quickly so we can get to some games. Really, really quickly because we got 21 viewers. Shout out to everyone on the TikTok right now. We appreciate it. Really, really quickly. Uncle Sam, Jawan Jennings or Jalen Warren for flex?
Fuck.
Jalen Warren.
Warren.
Jalen Warren, I agree with you guys. From ya boy, start Keenan Allen or Cortland Sutton?
Allen.
For me, it's Cortland Sutton because Cortland Sutton's had 15 fantasy points in
He
both
didn't
weeks.
do shit last.
I thought he had a touchdown in points last week.
I had him. He didn't do shit.
Keenan Allen did do shit. That's a toss-up. I still go Sutton, but Chargers are hot right now.
Chargers are hot.
Yeah.
They play each other, too.
Everybody's
trade-
putting up points there.
Would you trade Pickens and Monty for Nakua? I think that's Puka Nakua. I would.
I wouldn't heartbeat.
For who?
Puka Nakua for
Pickens
George
and
Pickens
Montgomery
and David
for
Montgomery.
Nakua.
I would do that.
2 for 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would do that, too.
Here's the thing about that Puka Nakua thing. My man just Devontae Adams has moved in there and he's taken
Looks good.
a lot of targets
Looks
away
good.
from him too.
But Puka's look good still
Yeah.
in the limited targets.
Devontae Adams was a beast last week. He destroyed me.
Wyatt Gilly traded Neighbors and Swift for Puka and Jacobs.
Traded Neighbors and Swift for Puka and Jacobs. Thoughts? I think that's not a good deal. I like Neighbors
I
and
don't
Swift more than I like Puka and Jacobs.
Neighbors is-
Malik Neighbors is the best player in the deal, and that's what I defer to. Guerrero says Hill or Myers or DJ this week. I'm assuming I don't know who DJ
Big
is.
Hill?
Yeah, Tariq Hill, Jacoby Myers is DJ Moore.
You got to go with fucking Hill.
At some point, DJ Moore has to break out, because especially as Odunze is going to evolve into wide receiver 1. That's only going to be good news for DJ Moore.
That's what he needs.
I like Tyreek Hill against a weak Bills secondary. Am I off there? I didn't think the Dolphins' offense was that
I
bad
agree
last
with
week.
that.
If you have Tyreek Hill, you're starting him. Allen, Swift, or Sutton for the flex. Abuka may be out. I haven't heard anything about Abuka being out. That's news to me. I will. While you guys answer that question, I'm gonna go right to the injury report.
Which I'm looking for it.
Questionable.
Where was it?
Emeka Abuka's questionable.
Yeah, on fantasy.
Yeah.
That's news to me.
Peachy just asked about a dynasty trade. Would you trade Emeka, Abuka, and a third for Brian Thomas? I wouldn't.
I would keep Abuka. Right
So
now.
would I. I'd keep Abuka and hold my third.
In a dynasty?
Yeah. Trade Josh Allen for Justin Jefferson and Dak.
Josh Allen for Justin Jefferson and Dak. I would do that.
I would.
I would for sure do that. I still think Dak, like you saw what I think Dak is going to be
Even
for
with
the year
Justin
last
Jefferson
week.
not.
No, that's not going to
See,
last. That's not
That's
going
not
to
gonna
last.
last.
That's not gonna last.
Pollard or Pearsall and flex, full point PPR.
Pollard or Pearsall? Ooh, I'm Ricky Pearsall. He looked good again last week, didn't he?
Pollard.
Even with Mac Jones, he didn't look terrible last week.
Yeah. And, by the way, Brock Purdy is supposed to play this week. He practiced today, limited in practice.
I would go Pearsall
So
in
there's a
that
shot. There's a shot for Brock Purdy.
Yeah, if he's playing.
Would you trade Amari and Hampton for Brees, says Will.
Same thing on something's going to give at some point. Amarian Hampton's always on the field, even if he's not getting carries. Like, that's going to pan out eventually. That's gonna lead to carries eventually. It's Greg Roman and Jim Harbaugh. They're going to run the ball eventually. Am I crazy to think that? Whereas I love Brees Hall's start to the year, but tough. That's a tough one.
Diggs or Keon Coleman?
Keon Coleman.
Agreed. Nix or Jones? I'm guessing that's Bo Nix or Daniel Jones.
Oh, Bo Nix, 100%. If you drafted Bo Nix, you
Over
probably
Daniel
drafted him high.
Honest to
Killing
God, I'm
these
playing
last
Daniel
2
Jones
weeks.
this week. With the last 2 weeks,
Daniel Jones against the Titans defense. You could let it ride with Daniel Jones,
I'm
but,
letting Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones
I
is
am.
Daniel Jones at this point. So
Once he dies, he dies.
I disagree. I'm Bo Nix.
Laporta or Jake Ferguson?
I love Jake Ferguson.
Jake Ferguson.
Laporta's going to be tough against Ravens D. He didn't do anything the last time they played 2 years ago either, if I remember correctly.
Debo or Tariq?
Debo's been good through 2 weeks.
Debo's been better.
Debo's a downgrade if it's if you're not getting Jaden Daniels at quarterback. Debo's a bit of a downgrade. You're probably Tyreek. Tyreek's got a good matchup tonight.
Hollywood Brown or Jacoby Myers?
That's a tough one.
Probably Myers.
Depends on if Worthy comes
Myers
back.
is gonna get more
If Worthy,
targets.
yeah,
If Worthy comes back,
plays,
it's
then
Myers.
I'm out on Hollywood.
If
yeah.
Worthy comes back, it's Myers.
ETN or Genty?
Genty.
ETN's had a crazy start to the year, but
If you have
can't bench
Genty, you're starting him. Eventually, eventually ETN snaps are going to go down because of Bishal Toot.
This is going to be a tough one for you. Ibuka or Sutton?
Ibuka.
Wow.
If you have Ibuka, you're starting him. He's the best rookie receiver.
Waddle or Johnson? Again, we don't know who.
If it's Quentin Johnson, I like Waddle weirdly against. He's got a good matchup tonight. Any Dolphins pass catcher against Bills D tonight is good.
Chase Brown or Jordan Mason?
Chase Brown.
Agree. With Burrow out, you got to go Chase Brown. Pick 3: Evans, DJ Moore, Pickens, Waddle, Franklin, or Diggs. Troy Franklin's been on a tear as of late. I actually thoroughly enjoy him. If you had to pick 3, my 3 would probably be Mike Evans,
Waddle and
Waddle,
Franklin.
and Franklin. Yeah,
Waddle, yeah,
I
I'm with
agree.
you.
I'm in lockstep there.
Yeah.
Pick 2: Kyron Etienne, Jalen Warren, or Garrett. I'm going to guess it's Garrett Wilson.
Jalen Warren for sure. And then Kyron probably.
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
I was gonna go Etienne and fucking Etienne and Kieran.
Are we anywhere near caught up yet? No.
No.
You said it's 92 messages. If you spam us, that doesn't help your cause. Please don't spam. Send one message so we can get through the messages.
Would you trade Prescott and Ladd McConkey for Justin Herbert and Nico Collins?
Yeah.
Prescott and Ladd for Herbert and Nico?
Yeah.
Yes, I would. The way Herbert ranked.
There's only so many quarterbacks I'm taking over Dak in fantasy this year, and I could tell you that Justin Herbert is one of them, and Nico Collins long term is going to be a better play than Ladd McConkey.
This is a good one here. Omarion Hampton or David Montgomery?
David Montgomery.
David Montgomery, I agree with that right now. With the way he's-
Until Omarion Hampton proves you different, you're probably starting David Montgomery in that situation.
Would you pick up Drake May or Daniel Jones to start this week? Daniel Jones.
Yeah, you kind of got to let it ride with with Daniel Jones.
He has Burrow, yeah. Pick 2: A.J. Brown, Rome Odunze, and Garrett Wilson.
Roma Dunze
And Garrett Wilson.
and Garrett Wilson, yeah.
Yeah. You cannot. Phillies pass catchers are almost unplayable at the moment. Bill Merritt or Keenan Allen in the flex. Did you ever think we'd be having that question? Bill Merritt.
Keenan Allen right now, but you can wait one more game on Bill Merritt. You'll be starting him by October, but Keenan Allen right now.
Bruce the
The other
Tugboat.
thing is that I think Daniels needs to be part of that deal with him.
I've had 3 questions.
Bruce.
Like you think Jaden Daniels and Bill Merritt go hand.
Yeah,
in hand?
I think it opens his game up.
Bruce the Tugboat asks Brown or Walker. I don't know which Brown you're
Kenneth
talking
Walker.
about.
Chase Brown because he gets the primary snaps.
Or
there.
Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, Kenneth Walker.
Kenneth Walker.
2 great weeks.
Yeah, leave Walker in there till he dies.
Uh,
What?
All right.
Kyler or Tua?
It's my other league.
Wow.
Kyler.
He has Tariq. Does that change your mind? at all?
There's I think Tua's got a chance to score some points tonight. Again, I really like
I do
the
too.
matchup of Miami offense.
I do too. You know
Wow,
why?
versus-
I can't
Listen,
believe that.
these divisional games, dude, are playing at another
Whatever.
level.
You and your fucking divisional games.
You say what you
Well, I
want
think
to
the
say.
Bills win 100%.
The Bills are gonna fucking.
I
Yeah, but this is
don't-
fantasy. You
But
can still get some
I
points even if
truly
they fuck
think
shit up.
Look what the Bills
that
did to the Jets
Miami,
last week. That was a
Miami's going to
divisional
have
game.
so much garbage time shit that they're going to put up some fucking points in fantasy.
Let's take a break and get to some games really quickly.
Keep the questions coming. We will come back to them, but we're gonna pick some games first. Let's start with tonight's game. Miami at Buffalo. Buffalo's an 11.5-point favorite with a 50.5 over under. Who wants to start?
Yeah, I'll go with the Bills. I'm gonna go with the over on this one.
Really?
Yeah, I think we're gonna get some points here. I don't think we're gonna get any Thursday night hangovers. I think we're gonna get some points. I think the Dolphins have to score points to
You think
keep
the
up
Bills
in this
come to
game.
11.5?
Or you think that
It's a lot of points, man. But they're at home.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, I think they backdoor cover the 11.5. I think they
Okay.
I think they score on a drive with 5 or 6 minutes left to take a 2-touchdown lead.
Yeah.
Bills win, Bills cover. If the Dolphins don't look good, long week, so that's watch out on firing a head coach. There's a long week to get another head coach in line to make it happen. So keep an eye on that.
Uncle Sam?
Oh, you think he'll be out of a job
Maybe
by tomorrow
if they look
morning
bad.
if they look bad?
If they look bad.
Yeah. No, I agree with what he said. Bills
Cover.
Yeah.
And the over?
Yeah, the over. I agree. I think there's going to be garbage time points all over the field today. I don't.
Should be
I
a
don't know
good
why.
fantasy day.
Yeah. A-Chan should be able to go off.
He's
on
the only
defense.
person on Miami that I like tonight. I think other than A-Chan, everybody else in Miami's next to unplayable. I think the Bills are going to steamroll him out of the stadium.
Waddle looked good last week. He'll look good.
Waddle looked good last week against the Patriots.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to look as good against
I think the
Bills.
Patriots secondary is better than the Bills.
Secondary maybe, but defensively, I'm sorry. I think Buffalo's going to run Miami out of the stadium. I'll take Buffalo minus 11.5. I'm going to take the under because I don't see Miami putting up more than 10 points in this game. I don't. Bills all the way, and I just pound Josh Allen anytime. He's going to run one in against Miami. Bruce, you got a pick for this or not?
Yeah, I'll take the Bills in the over as well.
Atta boy.
With a Tua concussion. How about
Dalton Kincaid anytime for me.
With a Tua concussion, that's Bruce's prop.
Oh yeah, the Dalton Kincaid into a concussion parlay.
Parlay.
Love that.
All right, next, let's hop to that one matchup we just spoke about earlier, which is Jake Browning versus Carson Wentz. My God, Minnesota's a 3-point favorite. The over/under is 42.5. Uncle
What?
Sam. It's at Minnesota.
You know what? I'm taking Cincinnati. I think Jake Browning is better than Carson Wentz. Okay.
Well, I tend to agree with you there.
I do. I think Jake Browning. He impressed me last. I know he threw 3 picks. I get it, but coming in off the bench cold like that against a good team, and he willed them to win. I liked what he did.
Over/under.
I like what I saw of him.
Over/under.
Fuck. Under.
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 I'm going to take Minnesota
Okay.
for one reason. Brian Flores had a week to prepare for Jake Browning, and Minnesota's defense is better at the moment than Cincinnati's offense.
I like Cincinnati's receiving core, so I think they'll be able to do some damage there. I do.
I'm going to take Minnesota.
I do. Jamar Chase is a boss.
This game could have had so much juice. When was the last time Jamar Chase and have Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson played against each other yet?
I don't know.
Mathematically,
It would have been 4 years ago. Yeah, they would have played together. They would have played against each other 4 years ago.
let's see.
It would have been the 2021 season, at least.
They did. Let's see. They faced each other twice, actually.
Okay, yeah, it sounds about right because they would have won a division in there, and so would Cincinnati.
I'm going to take Minnesota just because I think Minnesota's defense will be able to stop Jake Browning.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like Minnesota in the under. I like Minnesota at home, number one. Their defense is not Jacksonville's defense. Jake Browning had a nice field day. I think that Brian Flores is going to dial up some fun pressures. And if it's Carson Wentz is a serviceable backup. And I think they're going to find ways. I like Carson Wentz's matchup versus that really weak Bengals defense as well. So Justin Jefferson anytime as well. Vikings under Justin Jefferson anytime.
Bruce?
Give me Minnesota. And let's go with the under.
Next up, we have the Los Angeles Rams. If I can find this game here so I can get a line. Los Angeles Rams heading to Philadelphia. Philly's a 3.5-point favorite. The over/under is 44.
I wish Philly didn't start so underwhelming. And then, am I off to say the Rams were kind of underwhelming to start
taking the
too?
Rams.
Offensively.
Yeah, so this game should have a lot more juice because preseason I would have had this as like the NFC Championship game. The only other teams that you can maybe throw – well, Green Bay obviously is better than both these teams. I would throw Tampa in that conversation, maybe Detroit. This game should have more juice than it does, but I actually like the Rams. I think the Rams are going to make this is going to be a statement win for the 2-0 teams, and I think the Rams ultimately come up on top.
I'm going to take the Rams as well. I'll take Rams money line. I don't need the points. Rams win the game outright. I'm going to take the under on the 44.5. If I'm not mistaken, Philadelphia hasn't even come anywhere close to an overall year, and I don't think the Rams have. So, under, and give me Rams money line.
Going with the under in Philadelphia.
Big shocker there. I also... Jalen Hurts is actually going to pass for 125 yards this week. He'll actually get the plus 125 alt yardage.
On a screen pass?
Yeah, bunch of screen passes.
Max Frisch on TikTok said
we gotta
everyone needs
catch
to
up.
take the under on Waddle receptions. He hasn't had 4 since his rookie year.
Honest to God, we
When
need to
was
fact check
the
that.
Last time Jalen Waddle had more
4
than
receptions?
4
He hasn't had 4 receptions in a game in
Is that
3 years.
true?
I don't know. I'm asking ChatGPT
That can't be
right
true.
now.
Okay, either we'll come back to that one.
All right.
Judkins or Travion Henderson this week?
Let's say Junkins.
I think I like Judkins too.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get a more target share than.
I think that Henderson's going to have his hands full. You got Stevenson was carrying the ball last week, so I don't know. They're playing.
Waddle
They're
had-
playing that. Which running back are we going to have this week? Thing like when Brady was there.
Jalen Waddle caught 5 passes for 68 yards and a touchdown 4 days ago against the New England Patriots.
All right, so
Thanks for the
Obviously, you don't know what the-
misinformation, Max Frisch. Trade Swift for A.J. Brown. That's actually a beautifully mediocre trade. Which one?
A.J.
Swift or
Brown's
A.J.
got the
Brown?
higher potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People in Chicago are pissed off right now because they don't have a running back, and they've had ample opportunities to take running backs high in the draft over the last 3 years, and they haven't done it. And they have guys like first and second round guys that aren't even on the field, other than Roma Dunze and Caleb Williams. And they took a punter. They took Torrey Taylor a couple picks before someone really good. I can't remember who it was. Here, I can tell you right
They're
now.
mad at
but-
the wrong thing because Swift puts that team on his back every week. So
I want to see who they took Torrey Taylor
said
over.
Swift puts that team on his back every week.
The
I don't know
0-2.
why they. Well, yeah, he can't do it by himself, man.
Brees Hall. Oh, we already did Brees Hall and Swift, didn't we?
I think so.
I'm taking Brees. Waddle or Wandale. That's how you know the Miami Dolphins are down.
Bucky Irving went 3 picks after Torrey Taylor. I feel for you, Bears fans.
Who the fuck is Torrey Taylor?
Torrey Taylor's the punter in Chicago that they took in the 4th round last year. Very good punter, but they spent a 4th round pick on a punter, and they could have had Torrey Taylor, and they're stuck with DeAndre Swift.
Jimmy Lambos wants to know Waddle or Wandale.
Wan'Dale Robinson's hot right now. But Waddle's coming off a big week, and again, I disagree with Sam. I like Dolphins' offense today. I like their pass catchers.
Do you trust Keon or Pearsall more?
Keon's got the
if Birdie's
numbers.
playing, I would say Pearsall.
I'm still
That's
taking
fair.
Keon.
That's fair.
Give me the
Birdie's
number one.
playing.
Give me the number one guy on the better offense.
Okay.
Goff or Stroud?
Goff.
Goff. In a heartbeat. We might be the wrong ones to ask, but
This year,
Nick Chubb or David Montgomery at RB2?
David Montgomery.
David Montgomery right now.
Would you start or sit Tariq Hill? We need to know who
Start.
else you have, but
More
more likely
con-
than not, you're going to start.
More context. If you drafted Tyreek Hill, you probably took him kind of high, so I doubt you have guys that are much better than him.
Jake Ferguson or Juwan Johnson at tight end?
Jake Ferguson for me, but I'm not going to
Johnson
fault.
was hot last week.
Not going to fault
Yeah.
anyone that says Juwan Johnson.
He has Dak. If you're a Dak owner, you play Ferguson. Because if
Yeah.
you get the touchdown, you get to double down there. Khalil Shakir, Devonta Smith. That's one I will take Khalil Shakir over. Khalil Shakir has more upside tonight than Devonta Smith does over the weekend.
I don't know about that. I think the Philadelphia thing, they're going to open it up one game here.
Against the Rams?
Yeah.
That's the week you think they're going to open it up
I
against
think
the Los
so,
Angeles
dude.
Rams?
I think so.
I don't think it's going to happen.
All right.
Got offered Murray and a Dunze for Drake London.
Kyler Murray.
Roma Dunze for Drake
Kyler
London?
Murray and Roma Dunze for Drake London.
Drake
I
London
would
had a
do that.
tough start.
I would do that.
I would do that. Whoever's got the Murray deal.
You're banking on Odunze to continue doing what he's done. You're asking a lot, I think. And
Really?
it's possible. Yeah, no, I love what Roma Dunze's.
I think he's their best receiver.
He's evolving into a man.
You know
Yeah.
what? I would do that deal, and then I would take Kyler Murray and shop him to one of these teams that has Joe Burrow or Jaden Daniels, or that's going to be without a starting quarterback this week, and shop Kyler Murray and see what you can get back for him. He has Bo Nix. You start Bo Nix. You trade for Odunze and Kyler Murray, knowing you're going to trade Kyler Murray, and then work on shopping Kyler Murray from there. That's what I would do, and get whatever you can for him. Start Dak or Nate this week. Nate.
Nate
Who is-
Sudfeld?
Yeah, like
Who? Nate?
If you have Dak, you're probably starting him.
Who's Nate?
Burleson.
Huh?
I don't know, dude.
DJ Moore, Calvin Ridley, or Keon Coleman.
Keon.
Keon. Pearsall or Coleman. We keep getting that same question over and over, but it's from different people.
Okay.
Keon.
Do we like Jamar Chase this week? You're playing him
You have
for the
Jamar
record.
Chase,
Yeah,
you're
dude.
playing him, yeah.
Doesn't matter who's quarterback, you gotta like
You
him.
can't not play him. And he was effective with Jake Browning. It's just a matter of, like, I wouldn't panic after seeing what happens with Minnesota's defense. I wouldn't panic.
Okay, I need to know what you guys think of this trade from Lizard. Brees Hall and Brian Thomas for Achane and Debo. That's a tough one, dude. That's a tough one.
I actually don't mind a trade for either side.
I know.
I think there's pluses to each side of that.
Like, I love HM because I still think he's going to get
Yeah.
he's going to be better than Brees. But obviously, I think Brian Thomas has more upside than Debo.
Right.
The only problem with the HN and Debo thing, to me, is injury upside. Like, both of those guys usually miss games every year.
Yeah.
That's why I would hesitate there. So I'd probably lean Brees and Brian Thomas. But I don't think you can go wrong there. You need to see the rest of your team and go with what makes more sense for you. Would you trade Ibuka and Chuba Hubbard for Saquon? Yes.
And Chuba Hubbard for Saquon. Hey, I wouldn't.
Whoa, why?
I just don't think Saquon's going to recapture that production from
Well,
last year.
2,000
I do.
yards, no. But, like, you don't think he can...
You're asking the wrong person because I'm extremely high on Emeka Ibuka. I love Chuba Hubbard. He's been great through 2 weeks, too.
All right, we're going to pick a few more games here, and then we'll jump back. Let's see where we left off. The Denver Broncos are heading to Los Angeles to play the Chargers. This is a 4 o'clock game. The Chargers are a 2.5-point favorite over Denver. Over under 45.5. Uncle Sam.
Well, the last time they played, the Chargers beat them up.
Beat him up.
They beat them up bad. And I think that's going to happen again. I'm going to take the Chargers.
Over under 45.5.
I'm going to say over. I think they could be scoring on both sides of that.
Zolo.
Yeah, let it ride with the Chargers.
Yep.
There's avenues for the Broncos to win, but if we're going by who's looked good through 2 weeks, the Chargers have looked like the best team in the AFC through 2 weeks. This should be a fun game. This should be a really
Yeah.
fun
Be a great
one.
game.
Yeah. But the last time they played, the Chargers physically beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, was that like in December last year?
It was
right?
it was last year, and I took Denver and thought they were going to win, and they got their asses handed to them.
Yeah, I like the Chargers. I like the under in this one. Another guy to let it ride with, Quentin Johnson. You can let it ride. He's looking good. He's not going to draw the better corners, and it's still a good Denver defense. I know it got blown up last week, but
Yeah, I'm going to take Chargers in the... I'm going to go under in this game, though. I'm going to go under. I think Chargers' defense is just dominant right now. Honestly, Denver's defense is good. Chargers' defense is better.
We'll see.
Next up, the Dallas Cowboys are heading to Chicago to play the Bears. Zolo, why is this game on your hit list this week?
shit or get off the pot for the Chicago Bears. Why? Do you disagree with it
I
being
think
on the
it's
list?
Same thing for Dallas, no?
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean,
I
you don't
see
think
it.
so?
I could see it. Every game is now must win for Ben Johnson because people's hair already on fire in Chicago. People are already upset. They already don't get what's going on.
I get it.
And they're getting to a string of winnable games. But you got to win a game before you get to the winnable games because there were high expectations on this team. Kyle Brandt had them winning the division. You know,
Kyle Brandt's a fucking moron, though.
I'm just an example. There are high expectations. I think this game is really important for Chicago, and it's also important for Dallas. Dallas needs This could be a signature win for the Cowboys, in my
They're
opinion.
0-2.
They're 0-2.
They're both 0-2.
Yeah. No,
So-
wait. Dallas won last week in overtime. They beat the Giants in overtime.
Dallas
Oh, that's right.
But they need a signature win,
Yeah.
and you can sink your teeth into a win against the Chicago Bears. And you're 2-1, and you're only
Right.
one game behind Philly. If Philly loses to the Eagles, or excuse me, if Philly loses to the Rams, like Dallas is right in the thick of it through the
Right.
first third of the season, or the first 3 games of the season. Whereas Chicago, like, there's panic. There is major panic.
Yeah,
Major panic.
I really don't think they're going to get rid of.
No, they're not going to get rid of him. No.
They're
no.
they're just going to let it play out.
But
big draft pick.
Things are very intense at that
Right.
point. If he, like, again, they have a string of winnable games at some point. You gotta look good this week.
At what
if you're
point does Chicago figure, if it keeps going the way it is, do they go to Titty Badgett?
Titty Badgett. Let's see.
At
You
what
think we'll see
point?
some titty this week?
I let me tell you something, man. I've
How many picks does Caleb Williams have to throw before we
I've
see
seen
titty?
some rumors that
Or it's titty time.
there's
Titty time.
players on Chicago's team that would rather have Titty Badgett in there than
Hey,
Caleb
Ben
Williams.
Johnson is tied. I want to hear what you have to say, but just piggybacking on that, Ben Johnson is tied to Caleb Williams. He went there for Caleb Williams, and in his mind right now, this isn't last year where they're starting him off the rip because the coaching staff, Eberflus, is coaching for his job. This is
Right.
different. Ben Johnson is going to be allowed the time to get Caleb Williams on track. He's positioning himself in the media, even if we don't see it. He's positioning things in the media. This game last week, the drubbing to the Lions, he said, no, things are better. He's going through his progressions a little bit better. We got to work on the timing. The communication was slightly better. And the way I don't see it, but the way I'm looking at it right now is I'm looking at it as the first half of the Lions 2022 season. That's what I think Chicago is right now. They're going to look for marginal improvement until it's actually evident on the tape and evident on the field. And I think Ben Johnson is very safe. He's going to have the year to get away with it, and he's going to have time to mold Caleb Williams. I think he's going to be given that time. So I can see it. I could see them wanting Titty Badgett to start.
Yeah.
Ben Johnson is tied to Caleb Williams. It goes at like it completely defeats the purpose of Caleb Williams if you pivot and you pull the plug on his development just to go to a backup that's not going to have much more of a shot to win you games, even if it is more of a shot. Keep an eye on it though. If it goes 0-8, like if they don't survive that stretch of easy games, I could see it. I could totally see it happening. Titty Badgett time.
With all that being said, and as much as we're going to hope for titty time, Dallas is going to absolutely fucking stomp the Bears this weekend. I truly think that. I think Dallas is good. Dallas is going to have the statement win. Dallas is going to stomp the Bears.
Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams. I'm good with taking.
I would have to say, right as of right now, that dude is comeback player of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, he was left for dead.
Dak?
No,
No,
Javonte.
Javonte
Javonte
Williams.
Yeah.
Honestly, Dak's on pace for that too. And I'll be honest, there's been so much talk about how CeeDee Lamb no longer has hands, and he's trying to catch the ball with 2 clubs.
That's bullshit.
No, this is going to be the go-off game. This is going to be the one where CeeDee Lamb goes off for 150 and 2, and the Cowboys absolutely throttle bang the Chicago Bears.
Possible.
They're going to run
Very
him out of the stadium. Give me Dallas -1.5. Give me the over.
I also like Dallas. I like Dallas with the points. I don't think this game's going to be close either.
Nope.
Give me the over. Give me the over.
Over
And
50.
I
do it.
I think CeeDee Lamb, if
Go on.
Amon-Ra feasted on this defense, CeeDee Lamb is going to have a field day with the weak Chicago secondary. That's just
Amen.
my opinion. So give me CeeDee Lamb anytime.
Yeah, I'll take Dallas in the over.
Wow. Titty.
Taking Dallas in the under.
We have our own resident titty over
I
here.
hear you, Titty Badgett.
Our own resident titty, baby. Okay. Moving on, let's talk about the Chiefs and Giants on Sunday Night Football. Chiefs 5.5-point favorite, over under 44. Chiefs are 0-2. Russell Wilson last week, 450 passing yards in a field goal. What was it? Field goal loss to the Cowboys?
3 touchdowns. Yeah.
He had 3 touchdowns, 455 yards. I mean, Kansas City hasn't impressed me much, but I think that they end up getting this win in the
Is
Meadowlands.
this at the Meadowlands?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to take the Giants.
What?
I'm taking the Giants. Taking the Giants to make them 0-3.
The road to the
For the first time in a long time.
I'm going to take the Giants.
Giants.
I'm going to take the Giants to win but cover the 5.5.
Okay.
And I'm going to take the under. Zola.
I think this
This is
the
a
Giants
tough one.
breakout
This is
run.
going to be a weird game, I
This is
think.
going to be a fucking
It's
game.
going to be a weird game. There's a scenario where Russ could cook his way to glory, and we're
I've-
talking about Russ next week. I think that this is so must win for Kansas City, and they know they've done a good job of beating bad teams over the last couple years. And a start against the Chargers and Eagles isn't great, but they're probably licking their chops for this one. I think the Chiefs are going to be ready. They're going to be rested and good to go. And
On the road.
yeah, on the road. But it's New York. It's a building that gets rated. I actually do like the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs to win and give me the under in this one. And if Xavier Worthy plays, Xavier Worthy anytime.
Bruce,
Give me the Chiefs. Give me the over.
you want to know what I'm going to do with this game? I'm going to parlay the big white boy running backs. I'm going to take a Carson Steele and
Scatterbo.
Cam Scatterbo anytime touchdown in this game, and I will do it. We're going to do the Bruce lookalikes parlay. Guys with receding hairlines that are white as shit. Okay.
Whatever.
And they're under 24,
Whatever.
under 25.
And finally, our last on-air pick of the week. All of our picks for the entire weekend will be on Instagram Saturday, so you can follow us at Tip Balls. Actually, before we talk about this game, let's run through a few more fantasy questions before we get going. Okay. We already answered that one. I dropped Njoku, and I have Ferguson as my starter and Fannin on my bench. What are your thoughts? I think Fannin has a ton of upside. I like Jake Ferguson as your
I would
starter.
trade Ferguson for whoever you can get for him in a position of need and play Fannin.
I would not have dropped Njoku.
I think Harold Fannon's stock is rising very
Yeah.
nicely.
Yeah.
He's
I
been
think
really good
Njoku's
through 2
stock
weeks.
is dropping.
I'm curious what Harold Fannin looks like when the quarterback carousel ultimately starts in Cleveland, but I like Harold Fannin. I like what you did. I disagree on the Njoku. It's clear that Fannin is going to get this tight end snaps that Njoku is not going to get, and he's going to get the targets. And I also like Jake Ferguson. He's had a great start to the year.
Yeah.
I kind of like what you did. I just don't know who I'm starting. I'm probably starting Ferguson this week against. I mean, Brock Wright had a touchdown against Bears D. And Ferguson's been I believe he's had 6 or 7 points in the first 2 starts. That's without touchdowns. He's going to get touchdowns eventually. I like Dak this week against the Bears. I like Ferguson. Keep an eye on Fannin. Stash him. Don't get rid of him. Stash him.
Would you trade Ted McMillan and Henderson for Shee Rice and Scatterbo?
No.
I like Scatterbo. But
I like
Ted-
the McMillan guy.
I don't want it to
he's-
cost
he's-
Tet McMillan, though. Higher upside
Yeah.
than Tet McMillan.
Start Drake London or Tyreek Hill. Drake
Hill.
London. Hesitantly Drake London.
Yeah,
Who
you
does
don't think
Atlanta play this
Hill's
week?
going to go off tonight, dude.
No, he's not, dude.
All right.
What?
Uncle Sam, I could see it. I think.
I
I
can-
think
But can
might
I
go
ask
off
both
tonight.
of you guys?
they're going to
what-
lose, but I
What
love
has
their
led
pass
you to
catchers.
believe thus far?
Dude, he caught 6 balls for over 100 yards last week. He's
Yes.
gonna go off.
I think the Bills' defense is very suspect, and I think that it's going to get burned. It got burned pretty bad week 1. I think it's
Yes.
suspect. It's banged up as hell right now, and their secondary is the weak spot.
What did Garrett Wilson do last week?
Sorry?
What did Garrett Wilson do last week?
Yeah, but that's Justin Fields.
This is Tua.
I like.
We're at
Tua.
that point.
I like Tua, Hill, and Waddle. Tua is more proven in the league than Justin Fields is.
I mean, outside of Garrett Wilson, what does he have?
I mean, not much, but
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
I mean, unless they're running the football, if they can't run the football, they're not going to be effective, the Jets, period.
The same goes for
Yeah.
Miami.
I don't think
A-Chan's
so.
not going off.
I don't think so. They have the talent at receiver to fucking put points on the board.
I don't think their quarterback is talented enough to get the wide receiver talent the ball.
Listen, you used to blow to
Yes.
at least once a week.
You're right.
Back when you were on the Miami train to go to the Super Bowl.
Back when
I've watched it. I have
That was
watched
2 years
the
ago.
collapse.
It hasn't been that long.
minus 4 concussions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched him die on the field 3 times. I watched him pull a DeMar Hamlin on the field 3 times since then. Okay?
My fault.
I heard it.
My fault. Just got hit with an ad as I'm trying to look for a fucking injury. report
For
right
the hits, who's going to go off this week, Dak or Goff?
now. Dak.
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 I'm playing Dak.
You're crazy if you like Goff against the Ravens D after what the Lions put up there 2 years ago. You are crazy. If you have Dak, you're starting him against Chicago. Literally anyone who's going against there's not a lot of matchups that Chicago defense is gonna overwhelm off. Like there's not like if you have someone going against Chicago's defense, lick your chops.
Okay, last game. And we'll do a couple fantasy questions, and then we're done. Lions at Ravens on Monday Night Football. The Baltimore Ravens are a 5.5-point favorite. Over under 52.5. I want you guys to take a minute with this game. This one's easy for me. As much as I love what the Lions did last week, I don't love them against Baltimore. I think Baltimore is a matchup nightmare for the Lions. I think it always has been. I think it's slightly improved from last time, but last time was so putrid that it's burned into my memory forever. So until they can erase that, I'm out on them against Baltimore. It's a bad matchup. Give me Baltimore minus the 5.5. I'm going to take the over. Ultimately, I think Baltimore wins this game in a fashion where the Lions are right there, but they can never actually be in the game. It's always going to be just too far out of reach. Give me Baltimore. Give me the over. Uncle Sam.
I'm going to take Baltimore to win. I'm taking the Lions to cover this game. I think they'll cover. They'll cover that 5.
You think so?
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
Over under 52.5.
Under.
Ooh. Wow.
I want to get something out of the way right now. There is no scenario where Dan Campbell gets embarrassed by any team twice in a row. I know that the tape from 2 years ago has been flowing in Allen Park this week, and I think the Lions are going to be extremely fired up to play this game. I do. I think they're going to be ready to go. I think it's going to be a great game. It's ultimately going to come down to one team, in my opinion, Baltimore, being a little bit more talented, a little bit more balanced, and then they're healthy. The Ravens are healthy. I don't think Lamar is going to – I was talking to Uncle Sam before the show about this. I don't think Lamar is going to run as rampant as he did last time. I don't think in general. I don't think Derrick Henry
he killed
is going
him throwing the ball last time.
He did. Who was the third-string running back that killed him last time, too?
Justice Hill, wasn't it?
Justice Hill.
No, it was the other kid,
was
the
Justice
rookie.
Hill.
No, it was both of them.
34.
It was both of them.
Keaton
Keaton Mitchell and Justice Hill
Mitchell.
both killed them last time.
Everybody went off.
Yeah.
And because I think Dobbins was unhealthy and Isaiah likely caught balls. I don't think you're going to see that. The Lions' run D is way better than it was 2 years ago. I think ultimately Baltimore's just more talented. I think they're a better team. I think they have the tools to win. Don't panic, though, because after this stretch, the Lions have the Browns at home. They go to Cincinnati without Joe Burrow. They go to Kansas City to go against a weak Chiefs team, in my opinion. Right before the bye is a tough one. That's Tampa, but it's at home, Monday Night Football. It's a retribution game. Then they have the bye, and then they have Minnesota at home. So don't panic if they lose this one and go 1-2. Don't fret. If they win, which I don't think the Lions are going to win Monday, if they win, boom.
They win,
it's going to be intense here for a little bit.
if they win that game Monday night, they have to be the favorite in the NFC. I don't care what Green Bay does after that. If they beat Baltimore to me feels like the Lions'
Green Bay got this
kryptonite.
week?
Might be Cleveland.
Green Bay does indeed go to Cleveland.
Yeah.
That's the line. Baltimore feels like the Lions' kryptonite.
Yeah, running quarterback. Just in general, I think Baltimore is a good team. I think they're better than the Lions. But the Lions are not going to get embarrassed. It's not going to be like 2 years ago. I think they're going to play a very good
I
competitive
think
game.
it's just going to be out of reach.
This is like Goff pulls some rabbit out of a hat, crazy drive to score a touchdown to tie the game late, and then the Ravens just Lamar marches down the field in 2 minutes to get the win. Like I think it's whoever has the ball last, honestly. It's one of those. There are avenues for the Lions to win this game. I do not think they're going to get blown out. I think their defense is way better than the one they're bringing from 2 years ago. I just don't ultimately think they have the offensive capabilities to if you're in a shootout, who do you like more? You like Jared Goff or you like Lamar Jackson in a shootout more? For me, it's Lamar. Yeah, for me, it's Lamar.
Angie in the chat says that Tua now cranks hog. Bruce, who's your pick for this weekend? Lions
The
at
Lions.
Ravens. You're picking the Lions, eh?
Taking the Lions, I'm taking the over.
Oh, shit. I hear you.
You heard it here first. I would just like to point out a stack. Do you know what kind of moon is going to be out Monday night?
Yep.
You gonna
there you
moon?
go.
You're gonna moon me?
Hunter's Moon.
Do you know what stage the
waxing.
moon will be at Monday night?
I don't know the stage.
What
I know
did you say?
A waxing crescent.
A waxing crescent. That is true.
The
Monday
Lions-
night,
Lions-
waxing crescent.
the Lions are 9-1 in the last 10 games
against
where
the
they've
waxing
played
crescent.
with the waxing crescent.
9-1 against the waxing
It'll
crescent.
be the blood moon.
Do you think that the waxing crescent plays a part to help take down Lamar Jackson?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Could be fun.
The crescent come down from the sky and fall on top of his foot.
You want to do 5 minutes of fantasy?
Yeah, let's do it.
Go.
Rapid fire.
Go, rapid fire. Let's do it.
Good trade, giving Tyreek Hill, getting Brian Thomas Jr. Long term, if Brian Thomas can get his head out of his ass, I like that. Right now, I prefer Tyreek Hill. Am I right?
Yeah.
I still think I would roll Brian.
Fair. If you drafted Brian Thomas high, you probably did it in the top 10 for receivers in your league. You did it for a reason. That'll sort itself out. I'm not worried. Half PPR trade CD, Jordan Love, and Jordan Mason for Jefferson and Tyreek. I have Herbert. Thoughts? Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would do that. Josh Allen 2 passing TDs. Yeah, I like
Tonight?
Bills.
Josh
I like
Allen-
both of these offenses tonight to run rampant, but
I like
the
Josh
Bills to
Allen.
run more rampant.
I like Josh Allen to throw 2 and run for 1.
Yeah, I don't hate that at all. 64-man league, and I don't have an active kicker. Should I start? How do you have a 64-man league? Should I start Justin Tucker or Braden Naverson? Yeah, I'm skipping that. I don't think it's real.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Sorry for wasting everyone's time.
That's okay.
We need Uncle Sam and Tugboat rant ASAP from Andy H. That's your boy, right?
What?
Camera guy is the best in the business. Bruce TB. Thank you, Bruce, for commenting on that.
Hell yeah.
Would you trade Zay Flowers and Pickens for AJ and Rome?
Yes.
I think I would.
I would do it to get it
You're
done.
talking about AJ Brown?
Yeah.
AJ Brown, when all things are going in Philly as wide receiver 1, and Roma Dunze as wide receiver 1 through 2 weeks. I think he's great. Uncle Sam, what do you think? Zay
keep
Flowers
AJ
and
Brown.
Pickens.
Oh.
Waddle, Pittman, or Jawan Jennings, pick one. For me, it's Waddle.
Pittman or Jawan Jennings. Honestly,
Jennings.
You're going to say Pittman because you like the
I'm going to
Colts.
say Michael Pittman.
Yeah, you like the Colts.
Yeah.
I'm going Michael Pittman
Michael
right now.
Pittman's been pretty good.
Hey,
Jennings
give me
been
all
killing
the
it.
Danny Dimes you can right now. Give me them
Danny
all.
Dimes.
Give me all the Danny Dimes.
Diggs or Coleman. I'm Keon Coleman. I love
I'm
all
Keon
Bills
Coleman.
pass
I agree.
catchers tonight. Charbonnet, Krosky, Merritt, and Debo for Brian Thomas Jr. Honestly, right now,
Charbonnet, Krosky, Merritt.
I wouldn't, just because if
wouldn't
you
do
have
that.
Krosky Merritt, you could stash him, and at some point he's going to be like a league-winning RB1, in my opinion. I think that's what we're trending towards.
Yeah.
And I like Debo enough to offset Brian Thomas. You would need Brian Thomas to be really good between now and then. Number one, number two, I'd need to see the rest of your running backs. Am I crazy?
Hey, if Bayshaw Tootin's still available in your league, you need to go.
You better get him.
You need to get on the Bayshaw train, the Tootin train.
He don't even
Start-
play him.
Start Keon
He's on
over
his fucking
DK.
bench.
Start Keon over DK. Yes.
You're Bayshawn Tootin. He's on the bench. Why?
Because I'm not going to take out Genty to play Tootin.
Okay.
Keon over DK Metcalf.
Don't know. Fuck. I think I would play Metcalf one more time. Because you drafted Metcalf so high. Metcalf against the Patriots. I'm playing Metcalf, but that's not an easy one to decide on.
Goff or Bo Nix. If you have Bo Nix, you're starting him, and I don't
Really?
Yeah, I don't love Goff as much against the Ravens defense.
I
personally.
think I would take Goff.
Goff is hot.
He's hot. Give me Goff on that one.
Waddle, Pittman. Some people spamming us.
What the hell?
What?
It's that little stupid timer when you're over an hour. Or
Oh,
whatever.
it's all right.
All right.
He might still be. Oh, hold on. Brian Thomas Jr., Tet, or Odunze. Pick two. You're probably going Odunze for
Odunze.
certain. And right now, I would go Tet over Brian Thomas. But there's that scenario where Brian Thomas, as soon as that wrist gets right, he's going to pop
The
off.
McMillan kid's getting a lot of targets, dude.
Quentin Johnson or Devonta Smith?
Quentin Johnson for
Quentin
me.
Johnson.
Yeah.
He's hot.
Half PPR league traded away CD, Jordan Love, and Jordan Mason for Jefferson and Tyreek. You already come on with the spam. We get to all these. Stop. Tet or Marvin Harrison Jr. if Mecca Ibuka doesn't play. Is it me or is Marvin Harrison still underwhelmed through 2 weeks?
He is still.
He had a touchdown week one.
How about this? I had him last year. I wouldn't have touched him with
Sorry.
a 10-foot pole this year.
Sorry. Who do the Cardinals
He
play
just
this week?
hasn't changed.
Arizona plays at Frisco.
Yeah.
And San Francisco's the favorite.
It doesn't surprise me.
I
don't think there's been more of a receiver
you
that's
gotta play him.
underwhelming than him.
You have to play him because he is that guy who will have the breakout week, the week that you don't play him. And at San Francisco,
He had
could.
one last year.
Right, and that could be at San Francisco this week. You got to play him. You drafted him too high not to.
Traded Drake May for Chuba. My RB2 was Scatabo. Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on your quarterback, but yeah, that's a good one.
Will says type shit.
Thank you, Will.
Thanks, Will. Is that Suey?
Yeah.
Shout out to Suey.
Suey's got a first name.
Yeah, it's Will. Will Carlson is Suey.
Wow.
Shocking.
Kamara or Hubbard. If you have Alvin Kamara, you're starting him. He's been excellent through 2 weeks. Chuba Hubbard is... that's honestly one of the biggest toss-ups we've had, to be honest.
Chuba or Kamara.
So who has the better matchup? Carolina is playing...
The Saints are at Seattle.
Oh,
Atlanta.
Okay. All right. Then I can get behind Chuba Hubbard against
I'm
Atlanta.
taking Chuba in that one.
Yeah, I can get behind it.
Carolina's playing Atlanta.
Herbert, Chase Brown for Debo, Bucky, and Kyler Murray. Man, I love Justin Herbert this year. He's a league-winning quarterback. So if you think you can get by with Kyler Murray, go ahead.
No.
Yeah, you're Herbert still?
Herbert.
Yeah. Herbert's a league winner this year. If you have Justin Herbert, you have a shot at winning your league.
All right, if you have more questions, get them in now. We have just a couple minutes left.
Kyle Pitts or Keyshawn Boutte at flex? I'm
Hey,
Kyle Pitts right
Hey,
now.
I'm Kyle Pitts,
I'm Kyle
bro.
Pitts right now.
I'm Kyle Pitts.
I would never take Kyle Pitts ever again. I don't care if he's the next Travis Kelce. I would never draft him again.
Hey, Keyshawn Boutte's
3 years in a row,
Yeah.
I drafted this guy when he came out,
Killed you.
and he was dog shit all 3 years.
Keon Coleman, Michael Pittman, or Wandale this week?
Keon Coleman.
Keon Coleman.
But Pittman would be on number 2.
Another one. Keon Coleman or Jennings? Keon Coleman.
Would you trade Rashid Rice?
No. You're waiting those 6 weeks out.
That's
if you
the
have
fourth. That's the fourth time we've been asked. Would you trade Rashid Rice?
I have Nico Collins, Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, Mike Evans, and Jacoby. Need to start too. If you have Nico Collins, you probably draft him high. You're starting him. And then Uncle Sam nailed it with Devontae Adams. That's a great take. He's been really good through 2 weeks. So I don't hate Devontae Adams. The Eagles secondary was suspect week 1. The only reason it wasn't suspect against Kansas City week 2 is because Kansas City has no legitimate pass catchers.
Zolo's going pickling. Am I right?
Yeah, it's almost pickle o'clock.
It's
pickle o'clock. excuse
pickle
me.
a cock.
I almost said pickle
Have you pickled a cock? Hey, have you pickled your
Pickle
cock?
cock yet?
Oh, with that being said, we'll be back Tuesday to see how right and wrong we were. If you want to see all of our picks for the whole weekend, go to our Instagram at TipBalls. Join us again next week on TikTok at TipBalls Podcast. Watch the show live. Get in all your fantasy questions. We love to talk to you
Follow
guys.
us. There's 72 of you watching us on TikTok right now. Follow us so you know when we go live.
Yeah.
We'll be back on Tuesday.
We'll be back on Tuesday. If you want 10% off sunflower seeds, code on smackin.com is tip2025. If you want all this bullshit from, what's it called?
Bucked up.
Bucked up. Our bucked up bets of the week. I forgot about that.
Let's get bucked
Use the
up.
code TIPPEDBALLS2025 for 20% off your first order from Bucked Up. Bruce, do you have anything to take us out with?
Go Lions.
Uncle Sam.
We're ready.
Bayshon Tootin.
Solo.
Yeah, Bayshal Tootin.
Bay Shawl Tootin. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back Tuesday. Make sure you follow our socials. Thanks.